Hey everybody, this is Jim McBride, Charleston City Councilman for District 3, which is Johns Island and part of James Island. And I wanted to let you all know about on 14 and 15 March coming up, I've worked with Charleston County to arrange C.E.R.T training, which is Community Emergency Response Team training. What that is and why I'm doing this is because in light of Hurricane Helene, I think all of us woke up to how dangerous things are on Johns Island as far as if we have a serious Hugo or Helene type of hurricane, we've got to be prepared for the hurricane, obviously, and evacuate. But if we can't evacuate or when we come back, if the hurricane is as devastating as Helene was last year in Western North Carolina and other areas, we've got to be prepared to be able to recover from that. Now, C.E.R.T training isn't going to do that completely by itself, but it's a start. So let me share my screen to give you a little more information here. All right. So what is C.E.R.T training? It's uh, provided by Charleston County. In this case, it's nationwide, but in our area, Charleston County stands for Community Emergency Response Team, C.E.R.T. And C.E.R.T trains volunteers in basic disaster response skills such as fire safety, some search and rescue, team organization, and disaster medical operations. Basic stuff. You don't have to have any experience whatsoever. And that's what this is for, is to get everybody that wants to do this some basic skills. And what I envision is if I can get a good idea of how many people on Johns Island, James Island in the area have C.E.R.T training, and the county will know this too. Once you're C.E.R.T trained, the county will know who where you are, where you live. So if an emergency situation like Helene happens, they know how to get hold of you. And if you come back from the hurricane, or if you didn't evacuate for some reason, um, the idea is to know who has this basic training. And I also want to try to create a network of people that have some basic skills, and some people may already have skills above and beyond C.E.R.T training, and that's fine. But get a list of people who have chainsaw skills to cut down trees, have backhoes, or whatever it is that can help us in a situation after a hurricane like Helene. At the same time, I want to try to get there's 30 churches, about 30 churches on Johns Island alone, and I'm trying to build a network of churches and other like facilities like Our Lady of Mercy on Johns Island who would be willing to be disaster relief hubs. Not necessarily during the hurricane because they're not certified to withstand a hurricane, but after a hurricane, being hubs for people you can go to for supplies, for possibly maybe even like internet access if the cell phone towers go down for a while, things like that, using Starlink terminals. These are just ideas I have, trying to put it all together, trying to get some help to help me out with that. But the C.E.R.T training is kind of step one. I'm going to go to it, and I'll tell you again when it is. It's 14 and 15 March, which is Friday and Saturday, March. It'll be at Our Lady of Mercy on Johns Island. And it'll be all day from like 8 a.m. to 4 or 5 p.m. Very good comprehensive training. You can see the link there, and I'll try to post it in the comments or something so you can go to it. And again, big thanks to Ben Webster from Charleston County Emergency Management Department for allowing us to set up this training on Johns Island, because normally they have to do it up in North Charleston. It requires a lot of resources, a lot of manpower. So they're making a special effort to come to Johns Island. And there's a lot of interest on Kiawah, Seabrook, etc. So it'll be at the Johns Island Our Lady of Mercy. Thanks to them. Thanks to Jermaine Husser for hosting. 14 and 15 March. And that'll be the link, and I'll put it in the comments. And so if you can do it, it'd be wonderful. And even if you are qualified, know how to use a chainsaw, and know how to, have some basic emergency response skills already, please let me know. I want to add you to a growing network of people who can help out after a hurricane. So if you want to know more about my thoughts on this, you can kind of go to a video I did a while back. based on some on the ground response in North Carolina after Helene, and some other disaster response experience that I have that kind of has helped me realize what we can do to make Johns and James Island more resilient in an emergency like a hurricane. All right. So thanks, everybody.